It is time for our Good Catch Fishing Report. We got Captain Dylan Hubbard from Hubbard's Marina at Johns Pass. Hey, Captain Hubbard, what's going on?
Good morning, Laura. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. All right, shall we get to it?
Yes, ma'am. Inshore right now, we're seeing those snook really start to fire up. A lot of that rain this past week got that water really mixed up, and we had a big outflow of kind of almost a browner colored tannic, brackish water outflow, and that pushed a lot of those snook to the beaches and passes, even more so than they normally are this time of year. They were really choked up in the pass, biting well at night and around those bridge lights, dock lights, great areas to find those snook at night. During the day, a lot of those snook are along the beaches right now, especially in the early morning time when the sea breeze hasn't picked up and there aren't a lot of people out on the beach. It's a great time to get out there early and sight fish those snook with soft plastic paddle tails. White is a great color, or live shrimp or even live grunts work really well when you're targeting those snook on the beaches or in the passes too. The redfish bite has been going really well in the back bay around those mangrove shorelines and oyster bars, especially with the higher tides that we've been having. That allows those redfish to get back in there to areas where a lot of times it's not exposed, or it's not covered by water, it's exposed to the air. So it gives those redfish new areas to forage, and they're following those big schools of mullet around the flats. The mullet get in there and start foraging through the grass, and it really spooks up a lot of the crustaceans and smaller fish that the redfish love to feed on. So look for those mullet schools when you're on the flats hunting for redfish. We're also seeing a lot of sheep's head, just like the snook. That freshwater outflow pushed a lot of sheep's head back out of the back bays as well. We've been seeing a lot of sheep's head around our dock lines, bridges, piers. The mangrove snapper bite is going really well, mixed in with those sheep's head. The trout bite has moved to those deeper grass flats and deeper edges of the flats. Look for them around those ledges where that flat drops off into deeper water. We're also still seeing some tarpon around, but that west wind has those tarpon swimming out of the area. They like to stick their nose into the wind, so that easterly wind pattern will be nice to bring those tarpon back into Tampa Bay. We've also still been seeing some mackerel around, but it's definitely slowed down on the mackerel front. And that's it, inshore.
Okay, listen, we got to talk near and offshore. We normally do, but we have to say that our viewers love you. You've sort of become a Good Day favorite. And so people are emailing questions to us for you, like a viewer question. So we got one that we wanted to ask you. How do you learn how to rig for all of these fish and the techniques to catch them?
Yeah, the best way to do it is to go onto our website, hubbardsmarina.com. Right under the fishing trips tab, there's a catch more fish tab, and that's going to have fishing tips and tricks. It's going to have a lot of videos, some of our seminars, and we do our live Q&A fishing show every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Now, granted, this Sunday night with the holiday, we're taking this one off, but every Sunday night at 8:30 on our Facebook and YouTube, you can catch that. We give away free fishing trips. We answer your questions live. And we talk a lot about rigging too, Laura.
Oh my goodness, you guys look like trouble sitting there on that dais with all those mics, and I think, but if there's anybody who can pass along the knowledge, it's you. Captain Dylan Hubbard, live for us this morning. Thank you.
Anytime. Don't forget, Laura, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy.
And I don't even have to set you up for it anymore. You're just such a pro. All right, y'all have a good weekend here. Be safe out there.
Thank you. You too.